an innocent victim of a blinded alley, and I'm tired of all these soldiers here. No one speaks English and everything's broken, and my stasis are soaking wet. To go waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, you go waltzing Matilda with me. Now the dogs are barking and the taxi cab's parking, a lot they can do for me. Begged you to stab me, you tore my shirt open, and I'm down on my knees tonight. Old Bushmills I staggered, you buried the dagger, your silver.
Now we're at Darling Harbor. And we're on our way to the aquarium and passing a waterfall. Oh, isn't that pretty? Crayfish. Huge, isn't it? Wow. Enjoying the aquarium?
This is gorgeous. It's amazing. Fascinating.
This is of God?
This is of God. Welcome to Australia.
Alright.
This is where we call it Down Under, where we walk upside down.
Okay.
Y'all come and see us down here.
Auckland, New Zealand.
Why you see women here were voting way before anywhere else in the country.
birds in the corner. E-I-E-I-O.
This burial ground you can see on the left hand side is dedicated to people who are of esteem from the Maori population in this area. So not anybody can be buried up there.
The glowworm caves. Waitoma Caves Museum.
Now folks, you might get back up to the top and you'll probably see some guides dressed up like me running around conducting a survey. So if you've got a spare 2 or 3 minutes, if you'd like to fill out a survey or something like that, much appreciated.
Wonderful experience going to a cave. I think this is my first experience in a true cave. And a cave in New Zealand on the other side of the world was simply magnificent. Saw a bunch of glowworms in the roof. Great time.
Norma, say it again.
Oh, I just come from the magnificent cave. It's just really beautiful. I've seen a lot of rainforest, but I've never seen anything as beautiful as this cave, especially with the glowworm. Simply beautiful.
I saw it. It's beautiful. Glowworms are gorgeous. Great time.
Can you give me one of these? I want to get coming up, going up the path. Okay.
To the Rongo Bay winery. Some berries. What's your purpose?
Just to get a little taste of the country. It's one of its major exports.
Somebody ought to say amen. God. Oh. Lord, have mercy. Mount Eden. Well, you believe.
Natural spring. This is called Mount Eden. E-D-E-N.
Auckland.
Auckland, New Zealand.
Look at the backdrop. Wait a minute, I'm going to hold. Auckland City, Auckland. You ever see anything like this? No, I haven't. Oh, yes, I have. Oh. What did you say?
I asked you if you were.
All right, keep talking. Oh, yes, ma'am.
David said, check on this one, Dr. Jim Holly. David said, I believe to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living.